Good morning, buddy. Hello. Ow, 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 buddy. Ow, ow, ow. Here's Eleanor. Hi, Eleanor. Good morning. And there's Buddy. And ta-da! The tree is decorated. It's taken the whole morning. The cats have not enjoyed the whole process. I've been moving around too much for their liking, but the tree is decorated. So let's look at a couple Christmas ornaments. We'll start near the top. I don't know where I got this sequin and felt butterfly, but I love that one. This is one of the few ornaments I was able to find at Goodwill. They're old-fashioned like silk ornaments with these rhinestones put on with little pins. Really pretty. This is Buddy. It's a little felted cat wearing a little cap and scarf. This is a little brass cat that I got at a thrift shop somewhere here in Las Vegas. I've got a ton of these little straw stars sprinkled around the tree. This is another of the thrifted ornaments, these vintage pin and sequin ornaments that I just love. More of those little stars. This is a ceramic. It's a porcelain angel with these little feather wings that are so pretty. There's three of them. I forget what one is, joy, love, and peace, something like that. But I've got three of those. I think they're very, very pretty. This is one of my favorite ornaments ever. I don't know why. I'm not like an enormous Barbie fan, but this is the first Barbie Christmas ornament. That was the first one ever. This is the first in the series. That's from 1993. What other? This is a fun little ornament. This is one I picked up at Goodwill as well. It's a little camper with a palm tree and little beads as ornaments. Very pretty. What else is cute? What else is cute? That's another of those vintage ornaments I bought at Goodwill. Oh, this is cute. It's a little felt bee. If you know who I work for, you might get that. You see these plastic icicles everywhere. I've got hundreds of them on this tree. This is one that I bought. This is a longer one that looks like a real real icicle that I've had since, I don't know. My grandmother used to give me $2 a day for lunch money. And during the holiday season, I would save it. And I went to Zare. If you remember where Zare, it's a department store. And I bought these ornaments. I must have been 15 buying Christmas ornaments. And there are some other ones that are almost as old. This one's almost as old. And this is brand new from Target last year. And they look almost identical to the ones that are probably 25 years old or 30 years old. But this ornament is probably 35, 40 years old. This little plastic. I've got a bunch of them on here. This is another, or I love this one. How pretty is this? Yeah, and that's Goodwill. Love that. I just got these at Target recently. They're little felt guys. I put them next to each other because I think they're dating. He is a potter and he is a painter. Or maybe he's glazing the pots that he makes. I don't know, but there's a little couple on my tree. There's another Barbie. I don't know what year she is, but she's very pretty. I had it in my head I would collect all of them, but it's hard. This one is one of my favorite ornaments. It's from the year 1990. It's a Santa Claus. He's got a little tree coming out of his the back window, and there's a little teddy bear looking outside the passenger window. I've had this one since, well, 1990, when I bought that one when I was a kid. Let's see. Well, young man. Little felt snowman from Goodwill, of course. Target, I think. This is a little vintage candle, a little clip-on glass candle. The only things that are breakable on my tree really are these. I've got probably 8 of them. And those, I don't think they'd break too badly if the tree fell over, so I put them on there. Little felt ornament from Goodwill. Little mirror ball for fun. Another of those vintage ornaments. Another cat. There's another cat. Another angel. Very pretty. I love his little house. It's very cute. Little church up there. Somebody made this for me. I think it's originally a keychain, but I put it on my tree. What else? Let's see what else is cute. Here's another Barbie. Again, I'm not a Barbie fan, but I love the Barbie Christmas ornaments. I got that one. I think that's Walmart, actually. Also, another vintage ornament from Goodwill, of course. How pretty is that one? Another of those ornaments. This is a Santa on the top of the Empire State Building. I don't know if I got that at Goodwill. I probably did. Let's see. A cat, a little carved wooden cat on a star. This ornament, I have a bunch, maybe 3 of them. They're from the Dallas Museum of Art, from what I gather. And they are gold-plated. And you'll see there's a little AIDS ribbon tucked right in there. And there is an AIDS ribbon in all of them that I have. This is an ornament that says Claire on it. One of you guys, and I wish I remember who sent them to me. There's one for Buddy, there's one for Eleanor and Claire. And I put those on the tree first, actually. That's the first ornament I probably put on the tree this year. This is a little Hallmark Victorian house with a tree on the inside. And if you turn it around, it's like a little dollhouse. How cute is that? Another little felted cat. That one's wearing reindeer antlers. This is, I think, by, oh gosh, I forget her name. Larson? I forget, but I just love this cat. It's carved wood with these little metal wings. Here's another one of those ornaments from the Dallas Museum of Art. Hopes and Dreams. And if you look, there's a little red AIDS ribbon tucked in there as well. That's a little Target alien in a spaceship. I don't know why I thought he was so cute, but I got him. Little flamingo with feathers. Little Santa outfit right there. That's from Walmart. Somebody made this for me. Claire. I miss her. I miss her so much. I don't know where I bought this, but I've had that for years. Another little vintage little ornament from Goodwill. Another one. I bought all of these last year, I think. They're so pretty. I sort of have a collection of these, and I hope to find more. This is my favorite one, though. Look at the work involved with this. It's like a cube that makes me think of Hellraiser, actually. Pinhead, but it's fun. There's another Barbie. I don't know what year she is. Little stuffed gingerbread man. One of you guys sent me this ornament probably 5 or 6 years ago. And I love putting that on my tree. Another of those pin ornaments. I love this little guy. I got him at Goodwill. He is a little mouse with a jello ring or something. I love him. And then there's a little balsa wood plane over here, which I think is kind of fun with metal wings. And I think those are the fun ornaments. There's a couple others, but nothing as cute as what I've been able to show you here. So those are some of my ornaments on my tree. Something I found at Goodwill. Oh, this is a little stained glass piece that I found at Goodwill as well. I love it. And it says "chat" right down there, which is cat in French. I thought that was very pretty. That's a filigree of brass between pieces of glass. I love that. But how cute is that little thing? On the mantle, I've hung these stockings. This is Eleanor's. It used to be mine, but I hated the one that I made for Eleanor. So I made this for myself. I never actually ended up decorating it, but I thought it was kind of cute by itself. This one I made for Buddy. It's loud, just like Buddy. One of you, I don't know who it was, Amy, I don't know who it was, sent me this piece of fabric, and you'll notice it's Buddy in a Christmas wreath. So I made a Christmas stocking with that for him. This is the stocking I made for Eleanor, and the blue was the color of her eyes. The little pink rose was the color of her little nose. And I thought that spoke of Claire. This is a pair of clogs I found at Goodwill. And I know in that part of the world they put their their shoes or their clogs historically outside. I just tuck these little cats in for fun. And up here on the mantle, I've got 6 of these Costa Boda snowballs. They're votive candles that are very pretty when they're lit. That's a crystal cat over there, kind of cute. And here's Claire. While I'm up here, I'll show you where I put Claire's ashes. Was this piece of pottery I bought in a store in Oakland. And so Claire is inside there with a little clump of her hair that I took from a brush. And that's where Claire is, and she stays with me right here on the mantle. And I don't know if you remember me finding this piece of artwork. It's a piece by C. Gere. It's a very, very collectible. It would be very expensive for me to purchase. I found it for $42. It sells for 10 times that, but I'm not taking it off the wall. I usually have a wreath up here with my glass ornaments on it, but on the trees of the C. Gere piece, I hung all of these Radco ornaments, these little mini Radco ornaments, which are super cute. Little angel there, gingerbread man, this little running snowman. So I hung those ornaments on, so cute, on the trees of my C. Gere. So that's my holiday decor so far. Hi. I just came upstairs to find my pants. And here's Buddy. There you are, Buddy. Hi. Hi, honey. Take a little nap. Eleanor, you want to get in the action? No, you don't want to be on camera? All right, fine. I will see you later, honey. I gotta go to the mail post office. This is the star that I had wanted to use. I thrifted this last year for $5.99. It's solid brass, but very heavy, and it wouldn't stay on top of the tree. It wouldn't stay straight. Not that anything in my life is straight, but I used this instead. It's a piece of styrofoam covered in glitter. I think I got that at Walmart last year or year before. I forget when. But it's fine. It's actually probably closer in terms of the spirit of the Christmas star that we used to use as a kid. I used to cut a piece of cardboard to a rough approximation of a star and wrap it in aluminum foil. And that was our tree topper for years and years and years. Every year making a new one. But so that's the Christmas star this year. Oh, and there's one more thing I wanted to show you. Hold on. This is something else I thrifted. It's a shadow box of Christmas stuff, little Christmas ornaments and little Christmas scenes tucked inside this frame covered in glass. I thrifted that at Goodwill for like $2. I thought it was pretty. So that's on the wall behind the Christmas tree. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is 2:30 exactly on December 11th, so happy Vlogmas Day 11. I am at the airport. Clearly, I'm not going to work. I have to pick up a package at the P.O. Box, which is either something one of you sent me or something I ordered on Amazon. I'm not quite sure what. So I want to pick that up. Then I want to head over to the other main post office that's by the airport, but way over there, because I have a package to deliver for an eBay sale. And I could drop it off here at the airport post office, but it'll take an extra day to get where it's going. So during this season, it could be a gift. So I want to go and drop it off at the other post office. Such a nice guy. Let's see what else is going on. So you've already seen my Christmas tree. I've already filmed a little bit this morning. So I showed you my Christmas tree, the cats, cute as ever, and it's been a very nice day. I decorated the whole tree today, set up some little ornaments here and there, put up the stockings, so you've already seen that. What else is going on? I don't know. I think that's it so far. I am very hungry. I might get something here at the airport or somewhere else. I'm not quite sure, but I will see you there wherever it is soon. Apparently the rodeo is in town, and I don't know how I missed that, because I've been seeing a whole bunch of butch guys walking around with hat boxes, so I was like, either lots of gay guys into hats, or it's a rodeo. It's a rodeo. And I'll tell you, few things enhance the attractiveness of a man than a pair of cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. But, you know, later on you see them on the plane and a baseball cap. It's not so sexy. Shh, don't tell anybody. Well, the package was something I ordered myself. They are auto deliveries. I have these cat scratch pads sent to me every 3 months, and I have 2 cases of these sent to me once a month. So the cats have their treats for Christmas. Look at that sky. I just love the sky in the desert. I know what I said yesterday about stuff. I know, but I'm powerless. Savers is half off on Mondays here in Las Vegas. I went in, walked around, put stuff in my car, put it all back except for a book. I have hundreds of books to read, but this is the third in the trilogy of a series that I read when I was a kid, and I loved. It was an alternate history where the dinosaurs never died out. I know, classic literature, but it's called Return to Eden, and I have the series, but the third book, this one, I think this is the third book, is a hardcover, and it's gigantic. So for $1, I bought the paperback. I know I already own it, but I can carry this around in my rolling tote and not this gigantic hardcover. So that's what I bought this for. And then I bought some CDs to listen to in the car. Oleta Adams, I love her. She is one of my favorite people in the world. Get ready for this, girls. Toni Braxton. Oh, Breathe Again. I mean, amazing. And these CDs are all in perfect condition, so I can play them and not worry about skipping. Seals and Crofts, if you're older like me, there is no better harmonizing than Seals and Crofts, besides maybe Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. But I love Seals and Crofts. Patience by George Michael. Fantastic. And then Neil Diamond, Christmas. Who doesn't love Neil Diamond at Christmas? So that's what I bought at Savers. And now I'm going to grab a quick bite, maybe something to drink, something cold to drink. I want something like a Dr. Pepper or something. And then on the way to home, I'm heading home, and I have some things I want to show you images of at nighttime, some candles I have, but that's it. So I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, hi. So I'm on the way home. I'm going to stop off and grab a cold drink and maybe an ice cream cone from McDonald's in a minute. But next door, of course, there's a Goodwill. I know, I heard myself say it yesterday. I don't need more stuff. But I'm going to see if they have any fun little Christmas decorations since I have my tree up. But I'm listening to NPR, and there was a section on unsung heroes. People who made a big difference in people's lives when they didn't know or weren't expected, you know, to be we're riding cowboy here, so impactful in their lives. And I do have an unsung hero that popped into my brain, and it's Sandy. This woman, Sandy, this lady, I should say, she was one of my instructors. She was a part-time instructor when I was in training. There are people who aren't in love with her because she's not always the easiest, but neither am I. Yeah, there's still enough light to talk to. But Sandy, day one of training, she said some things later on in training I wasn't so fond of, but she said something that changed my life. I'm not going to cry about it because I have already. And I've told you this many, many, many times in person. What did she say, Stephen? Just tell us. She was a horrible student in school, but she is a great flight attendant. She had let her fear of failing in education and testing and things like that stop her from doing a lot of things. And when she went to training as a flight attendant, she was afraid because the testing for becoming a flight attendant can be grueling. It's a little easier in my company now than it was when I started. I'm leaving that editorial out. But she told us, and I felt like she was talking to me, that she was not a great student, but she became a great flight attendant. Sometimes the people who don't test particularly well become the best flight attendants. I'm getting kind of emotional just thinking about it. I've told her every time I see her at Recurrent or something, I remind her of how much that statement really impacted me. But yeah, my whole life I have felt less than for lots and lots and lots and lots of reasons. Teeth, family history, my mother, my drug use, my alcoholism, and honestly, my minimal education. I went to a junior college for like a year as an art major, and I dropped out, and I always felt less than because I became relatively well spoken. I know, where did this story come from? I mean, Christmas ornaments, cats, real life. But you know, I dropped out of college, and I've always felt less than because I have become, over the years, better spoken than some of my family. I can occasionally be a very well-spoken person, sounding more educated than I am. And I've often let that hold me back. And the day that Sandy, because I knew I was going to fail training. I knew it. I hadn't taken a test in 30 years. But Sandy told me, sometimes those people who don't test well become the best flight attendants. So that came to my mind as I'm listening to NPR talk about unsung heroes. So Sandy, I'm going to see if I can drop her an email, let her know I was thinking about her today. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to run into Goodwill real quick just to see if I can find a Christmas ornament or something fun like that. And then I need that soda. I'm very thirsty. I'll see you later. What's under the Christmas tree? Oh, what's that? It's Eleanor. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey there. All right, so I just finished dinner. I went to Sprouts and I bought some of those ravioli with the Calabrian chili meat sauce. So delicious. I did go to Goodwill. Now, I told you yesterday, I know I have a problem. I went in knowing I'm not going to buy any hard goods except for maybe some Christmas stuff. And if I found any great clothing pieces, I find some really fun clothes at Goodwill, some really nice things, especially really nice shoes. But I did find one thing. It's right here. I'll give you a sneak peek. And then when I came in the house, I looked up over my door and I saw something I forgot I had. And it's something I really wanted to list on eBay because I think I could get a few bucks for it, but it might be too late to start listing Christmas things. I don't know. But I'll show you that in a moment, and then I'll show you this little vest I bought. So happy. So first, this is the thing I found in the garage that I had purchased maybe, I don't know, 9-10 months ago. It's a ceramic piece, as you can probably tell. It's by Blue Sky Pottery, which is better known for their mass-produced sort of molded pieces that were originally hand-built, but ended up being just mass-produced by the thousands. This piece is completely made by hand, though. It is all the open piecework here has been hand cut. It's all been hand carved. All this sort of spaghetti work down here is all pressed clay through a little like garlic press kind of idea. All of this is done by hand, and then it's all assembled by hand. This ledge back here, which you can hardly see, which holds candles, is just a slab of clay that someone pressed on there. And then, I mean, it's insane the amount of work that went into this. Then it was glazed, and then they gilded it with gold. That is gold. It's actually gold paint. It's made of gold. And then it was clear glazed over that. It's just fantastic. We've got the North Star up here. We've got two angels that look like they're about to start making out. Joseph, Mary, of course, little Jesus there. Got a little camel, and we have a little sheep over here. Now in the back, let me turn this around. Here's the back. So you put a votive candle in here up on top, then you slide one in here, and then one on the bottom here, and you can see it'll illuminate from behind. Just really, really neat. And it's from the, I have to do a little Google search, the Royal Goldmink Collection by Heather Goldmink. And this is 100% made by hand. It's just so neat. So I'm going to put some candles in there. I'll show you that in a moment. But I had to show you this vest. It was, I should say, $12.99. It is a double X because I have to layer it over things for it to fit properly. But this is a layering piece of suede that feels like butter by Ralph Lauren. And it is extraordinary. This is just an extraordinary piece of clothing. It's so beautifully made. It's got these little patch pockets on the front there. It's got a zipper up in the front, but it's just this like British tan color that's just sumptuous. And the leather just, honestly, it's so soft and pliable. It's crazy. I have no idea how much this piece would have cost, but this will definitely find its way layered under blazers, over blazers. This would be cute over a blazer or a sweater or something. So I'm really looking forward to playing with this. I love clothes. I used to dress really, really well. When I worked at Neiman's and Saks, I dressed to the nines every day, and I loved it. These days, my audience is usually you or cats, so I don't often dress so much. But let me put some candles in here, and I'll show you this thing lit up, and then I'm going to say goodnight because I'm tired, and I have to wake up tomorrow morning for brunch with my cousin. So let me throw some candles in there, and I'll show you in a sec. All right, so here's that piece lit up with the votive candles behind. You can kind of see them from behind there. And it's lit also softly by the Christmas tree lights with all the gold shining and all the sort of opalescence on the clay. So pretty. I have to Google this and see how much money I can get for this if I want to sell it next year. It's just so neat. It's so wonderful. But you're thinking, I know you're thinking, Stephen, you don't believe in God. Why all this? No, I don't really swing with the whole Virgin Mary kind of giving birth kind of thing. That seems a little slippery there. And then God sending his only child for us to kill him in order to absolve ourselves of sin. Yeah. So I don't fly with that so much. The peace, love, comfort, caring for other people, that I can kind of get in line behind. So that is why I enjoy all of this stuff. Even Christmas carols, I enjoy them. Just, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy the spirit of it, but blah, blah, blah. So that is it for today. Oh, I am going to add one little clip. It's like a minute and a half long at the end of this video of Eleanor. I was just cuddling with her earlier in the day, and I thought it was too good to not share with you, but the video is already kind of long. So if you're not into my cats, I don't know what you're doing here, but if you're not into my cats, if you are into the cats, keep watching. You'll see a little bit more of Eleanor. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, fly safe. Bye.
Hi, honey. Hello. Yeah? Hi. Yeah. Oh, good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah? Yeah. You're a good girl. Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, yeah. I love you. Oh, yeah. What a good girl. What a good girl. Hello. Good morning, love. Good morning, honey. Good morning, honey. Yeah. I love you.